What's going on, everybody? Thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Mikasa Sukasa. I am your host, as always, Niko House. I want to encourage you all, if you have not, to donate to our Patreon. You can do so by clicking on that Patreon link in the description below and showing the mainstream media that they will not report the truth. And of course, we will support those who do. And once again, censorship is being invoked, if you will, by YouTube, and it's getting ridiculous. My good friend, almost like family to me, Tim Black, Alex Jones. I've just heard the news that even Jamarl Thomas, previously Jason Goodman of Crowdsource the Truth, and others have been retroactively censored, specifically Tim Black, because of a video they've done 4 or 5 months ago. And there's actually no logic other than if the title of the video or for tag in the video is anything controversial, they can make the decision to block you from live streaming arbitrarily. And of course, as always, you can appeal it, right? But at the same time, there isn't really any due process. As you all know, Tim, although he reports the truth, as far as progressive independent media goes and alternative media, I would say that he's not the most controversial. And even Jamarl isn't that controversial. They both did videos, however, saying that, and I agree with them 100%. They said that if we allow Alex Jones to be censored by YouTube just because we don't like what he says, then what comes next? And lo and behold, this is what comes next. Anything that any of us says that any of the YouTube networks or their little YouTube bots that they have scouring our channels, that will leave us vulnerable to being removed, having our rights to stream removed, etc., etc. Now, there are some arguments made that, it's their platform, they pay for it, whatever, right? No, it's not whatever, because we still have a constitution, and there is a due process that has to take place, period. When you're restricting free speech, I don't care if it's on YouTube or if it's Google, you still have to go through a due process before you affect someone's business, right? So Jason Goodman from Crowdsource the Truth talked about a Bill of Rights, if you will, for the internet. And I am 100% behind this particular movement because this is something that has affected all of us. The way that they shift algorithms to hurt particular groups is definitely something that could be tried in court. And if it was tried, we would probably be victorious. If you're going out of your way to affect businesses, not based off of any, there's no monetary gain from it. There's no legitimate reason, because Facebook has been growing, and they grew even more during the election whenever politics was the main subject of discussion. Instagram, Twitter has grown even more during the election because Trump and his antics, Hillary and his antics, Elizabeth Warren and her going back and forth, and of course Bernie Sanders as well, and that entire movement. There's no reason at all that these people should be censored in the way that they are. Hell, the way that I've been censored. If you look at even Lee Camp on my show, he talked about the fact that he used to average about 5,000 new subscribers and new likes on Facebook a week. Now he averages at the most 500. However, the problem is that they unfollow, not on purpose, by the way, but they unfollow him at about the same rate that he gains followers and subscribers now. Jimmy Dore has also made this claim. So it's not just a few channels, it's all the big channels who absolutely refuse to follow the mainstream narrative, and we have to do something about this. We have to talk about this. One of the ways that I'm mitigating this is by creating a centralized platform. Well, not a centralized, I don't want to say a centralized platform, but a central platform for independent journalists to produce articles on, to post videos on, and things like that. We have exclusive shows, but I am going to be opening that up to anyone who wants to post a video of theirs Of course, nothing crazy. I'm like no hate speech type things. But I have another friend who is also doing the same thing, but specifically geared towards our independent journalists that we know can affect the outcome of an election because we've seen them do it before, right? So we have another platform being prepared, like as we speak. It'll be ready in about 2 weeks. And of course, Steam It is very good. MeWe is very good as well. Mine is good. Steam It is definitely up there for me. So there are other platforms that are decentralized that I definitely encourage you all to go to. Medium has done pretty well with not censoring as well as far as articles are concerned. So I encourage you to go to those platforms. The truth of the matter is, as a journalist, we couldn't leave Facebook. Why? Because there's always people that need to be reached. I hate Facebook. I hate YouTube. We can't leave YouTube. We can't leave Facebook because we have people we must reach on all of these platforms for unique reasons, because each platform has a unique demographic watching and listening. However, that does not mean we cannot have backup plans and we cannot be prepared for the worst, nor does it mean that we can't move the majority of our production to other platforms. And so the type of censorship that is going on is absolutely criminal, and I am absolutely for a internet bill of rights, if you will, to make sure that our free speech is not only protected off the internet, but on the internet as well. So with that being said, people, thank you all so much for tuning in as usual. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, find your balance. Peace. Leave your thoughts and your comments below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.